Hi everyone, please enjoy this presentation that is related to food and society subject. The case study discussed here is about Vivian. He was born in India, came to Australia in 1996. He is married, he has 3 kids, all born in Melbourne, where they live today. Vivian's religion is Sikh. He works part-time as an accountant and his wife stays home full-time. Thus, they can be classified as low-income family. The first arrival of Indians in Australia was in the 19th century, and they came to work as laborers, domestic workers, as hawkers and agricultural activities. By the 1970s, their arrivals included doctors, teachers, and engineers. Recent data show that between 2006 and 2010, the Indian migrant population has doubled, with the majority now living in Victoria. Religion and ancient rulers have strong influences on Indian food practice. All the major religions have dietary restrictions. Fasting is common among them. The Mongol Empire and Indian Vedic philosophy also influenced the food and cooking methods. Probably you have heard about the Ayurvedic diet. India has a huge food variation due to its climates and geography. The food, cooking methods, and style change between the states. For example, you can eat chicken bhatta in the northern states, and jalebi can be tried in southern India. Food has a strong meaning among celebrations. Payasam is common sweet for weddings. Biryani is a popular festive food, and Hindus avoid non-vegetarian dishes at festivals. Tikka masala and dal are staple foods. There are a huge variety of herbs and spices. They have breakfast and they only snacks until the main meal for dinner. Food is consumed with one's own finger. Similar to Australian culture, the mother in the family also eats together. An unusual culinary dish is bread and chutney, a tribal dish that is gaining popularity. This table here shows that in 2013, milk was the most produced food in India, followed by rice. India's largest productions also includes different spices, fish, eggs, and poultry. Those tables here show data from important exported food items for India in 2013. Palm oil was the most important item and pulses in second. Rice is on the top of the list of the most exported. Apparent consumption for the main commodities in India for the past 10 years. Observe that milk and rice swapped the position and pretty much the rest of the items were kept in this list. This chart with the top 6 items show that milk in dark blue color had the greater growth, whereas sugar in red had minimal growth. Compared with Australia, India hardly consumes any alcohol beverages and animal meats, whereas Australia does. However, Australia does not consume as much rice as India. Similarities within the two countries are the consumption of the wheat, vegetables, potatoes, raw sugar, and milk. The latter is the most consumed for both. Interested that even with the population about 50 times bigger, India consumes much less milk than Australia. But this chart shows in Australia the consumption of milk is maintained, whereas in India has increased. This is due to the high demand and government investments in dairy development activities. This chart here shows that the rice consumption in India is growing, which is a staple food, whereas in Australia had minimal growth, certainly to the high exportation of rice. With these facts and data, it's easy to understand how Australian food culture can have Indian influence. We can list exposures such as increased Indian immigration, allowing thousands of Indian migrants bringing their traditional food habits, the Indian restaurants and grocery stores that emerged mainly in suburbs where they settled, Indian products imported to Australia, ingredients before considered exotic and rare are now more available, inclusion of multicultural and religious events in Australia's calendar, and television, international travel, and the internet with readily exchanges of international cultural influences in modern Australian cuisine. Australia is a multicultural country with an open-minded attitude to varied food cultures. By the 70s, Australia began to really embrace the changing food, now influenced by different countries' cuisine, including India. Indian restaurants began to pop up everywhere, especially in Victoria. A wide range of Indian products are now available in Australia. Indian ingredients can be easily found at supermarkets, grocery stores, or even bottled wine. Indian spices, herbs, and unique ingredients are used in Australian cooking by some. So, we can say that Vivian can maintain his traditional eating habits in Australia by being able to purchase Indian ingredients, go to Indian restaurants, and attend to Indian festivals and religious events. where all the traditional foods are available during celebrations. We can conclude that because Australian culinary identity is so diverse and always evolving, it's easy to see how Indian food and many other food cultures have played a role in Australian cuisine that we know today. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you for watching.